Greetings. I am Cranley Hubert. Oh, come now. Surely you've heard of my writing, or my work with the Historical Guild of Arcs? Ha! Ask me a real question, why don't you? The answer is Hubert Oak, of course, my near namesake. A question incorrect. Now, perhaps you'd like to return outside.
All that...
Incorrect. Incorrect. Correct. Perhaps I'm still being... Time for a real challenge. Name the first king of the dwarves. Wrong. Now perhaps you'd like to return outside and... Wrong. Clearly, one final question. Answer this correctly, and you can consider... The Sorcerer King from times of yore, Brachus Rex, had a twin. What was her name? Well, I must confess, your knowledge is impressive. Please, allow me to invite you to join me in my private chambers for... Excellent. Quite simple, once you know the trick. You place a book onto one down.
I'm telling you, Quercus, we'll do what we can, but you...
My sanctum. True intellect flourishes best in the dark, don't you think? Junk. My sanctum. My intellect. Pray tell me, what's the darkest?
With a mischievous twinkle in his eye, Cranley glances from you to some nearby skill books, rare ones. He raises an eyebrow. Impress him, and we might win a prize, it seems. Cranley Hubert's eyes bulge with amazement.
Oh my, yes. And please, let's not be so...
He gestures absently for you to select from the skill books as your reward. Without another word, he wanders...
To think that some people value baubles and trinkets over books. Absurd.
Cranley Hubert
Contains no dog's milk whatsoever. Well, hello, handsome.
She looks you up and down.
What's on my mind? Am I right? So I have not misjudged you. Now, we've established how you feel about power. How do you feel about law? Specifically laws relating to property and the acquisition of goods,
A glint appears in her eye.
Perhaps this is the power you seek. I've been waiting for the right customer to come along for these, but I warn you, the pleasure was mine. I have my little helper.
Can you believe this school was teeming with students?
Buttons. Been a while since any new students were registered here. Not that this comes as any surprise. Just look at this place.
I've had just about enough.
Mrs. Griff still lets me come up.
Oh, 1,000 apologies. I'm just at wit's end, that's all.
Well, school's out, I dare say.
I'm telling you, they're just jealous. They shouldn't be complaining, they should be celebrating. A thief that can... You got a brain, yeah? You understand words? It's a group of... Kick me out, though. All because I took some stupid plate from the stash. I was just trying to show... Look, they may not want me around anymore, but I'm no snitch. Yeah, you know what?
She points to the Thieves' Guild's location.
Side, you're bound to...
Makes the hours wide. Look over there. Shiny light. Do you see them?
She bows towards nothing in particular and fingers the collar of her priestly garb.
I am blessed, Shadow Veil, by Drudene and Divinity. I glide on Lucian's breath. I'm not like the Cat Lord or Hulu.
The priest raises...
Lucian, my wings are ready. I hear he avoids Lucian's tough maker. The path of blood bypass the blood, and Lucian brings the rumble.
The priest waves her arms through the air, drawing your attention to these non-existent skyquakes. She traces a circle on the floor with her left foot, then shakes her head.
Yes, yes. Clouds should twinkle as Lucian commanded them. Come, fireflies, he calls us elsewhere.
Don't try telling me you just...
The proprietress gives you...
You look like someone who's ready for business. You look like... I knew it the moment you walked in here. Whatever you're up to in the fine upstanding city of... And I always... You understand, I'm sure. Will there be anything else? How much do you need? Are you sure? I bid you.
She smiles, her sweet smile. The proprietress gives you...
Are you looking for someone to invest? Will there be anything else? I bid you good.
She smiles, her...
Weirdos in the sailor chase.
You see yourself in the mirror. It's quite a sight.
I've spotted something. Explosives, and we're locked in with them. No one strike a light.
Three.
Don't worry, Chief. I'm...
It had to be the lower one. Dorian's a dwarf, after all. That looks dangerous. This machine drips with poisonous slime. This machine drips with poisonous slime. This machine drips with poisonous slime.
You? Again? I should hate to spoil...
The dwarf grins as he lifts a flap of...
I heard there's a cannibal on our magistrates. Didn't even know.
All safe.
How could my husband do such a thing?
Tears fill her eyes.
This is the worst.
She slumps in her seat, looking even more miserable. She nods sadly. Gay.
Is it done? Really? Whew, this is amazing news. But what of the Queen? What's been going on? Is she safe?
Then she is safe, thank goodness, Bushy. It burdens my heart, truly, but I must say...
Mikhail returned.
Is it done?
Awful. Just awful. Well, yes, of course.
Ross taps his foot in pain.
Oh, yes? Well, I certainly could use...
You've done right.
Is the pig in this painting wearing a crown? Someone must really love the little porker.
Hunters, I've got the wares you need.
I welcome newcomers and natives alike. We shall train. We shall talk.
Magisters rooted! Hear ye, hear! Suspect in...
I welcome newcomers and natives alike. We shall train. We shall talk.
Let me help enlighten you all first. Come, trade.
Hear ye, hear ye!
What a pile of junk.
They got damaged in the fight. It'll fix up just fine.
You're confident. I'll give you that.
I heard that the Paladins unarmed majesties didn't even let us friends up.
Warman wedding interrupted by Void Woken. Raid Doors party on!
Wrong like that.
I welcome newcomers and
Oh,
natives
yeah,
alike.
3-6,
We shall
last
train.
half a check.
We shall talk.
Bodies in the streets. This place isn't clean anymore.
Let me help enlighten you all first. Come, trade.
Supply Ritz?
Nothing. Just more magister rubbish.
Find me something solid on the whites.
I see a trap nearby.
Fools! They aren't even looking in the right spot. What's this then? The Paladin's result.
He sneers at you.
No matter. You'll fail just. I was the high coded letters, passwords, security measures. My very life's work was to hide key intelligence from the light of both sun.
The spirit's smug demeanor gives way to an angry...
Desperate measures made necessary by the treacherous actions of our soul. My task was to protect secrets, not to interpret them. But let me say this. The notion that we would...
A combination lock is embedded into the face of the... A sequence of numbers has been engraved on each of the 4 dials, bears 4 phrases. The first dial must be set. The mechanism, the second dial has the same 4 phrases. The third dial bears the same option. One last dial remains, with silence. The hatch doesn't budge. The hatch is... A sequence of numbers has been engraved on the face of the mechanism. 1, 3, 2, 4. Each of the 4. The first dial, the second dial has the mechanism clicks. The third dial, another click. One last dial, the final dial. Then, deeper within the mechanism, the hatch yields.
What? No, my life's work.
The spirit vanishes.
Someone worked hard to keep this place secret.
Look out! I see a trap nearby. Careful. I've spotted a trap.
More Magister trickery. They must have many secrets to go to all these lengths. There's some mechanism at work behind these walls. There's some mechanism at work behind these. There's some mechanism at work behind these walls.
Aha! There's something behind this painting.
There's some mechanism at work behind these walls. That didn't sound successful.
Careful now. That's a trap.
Careful now. That's a trap.
That didn't sound successful.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
There's some mechanism at work behind these walls. That didn't sound successful. That didn't sound successful. There's some mechanism at work behind these walls.
Careful. I've spotted a trap.
There's some mechanism at work behind these walls.
I've spotted something.
There's something behind this painting.
I've spotted something.
You are no Magister, no Paladin, I tell me. Does Ark still stand? Lately I was investigating possible threats to Arks. My inquiries led me to suspect that a dwarf... They've long used the sewers for... I fear that an attack against the city... The dwarves ransacked the Divine Order ship recently. If that's what they're hiding them. There was nothing of great importance, just some restricted goods. What happened? I followed orders, that's what. Magister Raymond decreed that no white Magister should fall...
The spirit offers you...
I'm in a poor position to keep tabs on the living. Or Magister Raymond may not be with us in person, but his order...
successful. There's some mechanism at work behind these walls.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
There's some mechanism at work behind these walls. There's some mechanism at work behind these walls. That didn't sound successful. There's some mechanism at work behind these walls. There's some mechanism at work behind these walls. Did the trick, by the sound of it.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Nice. So much effort to maintain secrecy. What are the Magisters hiding? Lucky find.
Excellent work. I had my doubts about...
Kem looks about, then returns his eyes to you and gives you an...
With that out of the way, I'm sure you've prayers to submit and acquaintances to greet. My paladins will see to any further concerns. Good... Is that so? Perhaps she thought to convince the... Well, anyway. But please, take this as a... Now leave us to do our work. You have done fine work. Dallas is of the Divine Order. She is our responsibility. The Paladins will have... Stay if you... Paladins, turn this place... If there's nothing else, we have a lot to do. And my time is precious. I'm not a library book to be... Here, now, who control... Although she... Be quick. Enjoy the... Like son, there's more talent than just toy making.
Some evidence. Someone else tried to burn it.
This place is already overrun with addicts.
The woman shakes...
I should stop caring so much, but the kids shouldn't suffer. They don't well, that's one word for her, I guess. She came. My husband Griff and I, we taught the local kids what we could. History, politics. Then the Voidwoken came, and the Magisters took Griff away. Now it's this. I'm stuck scrubbing Lady Kem's filthy floors. And you know him? Was he holding up okay? That sounds like Griff, all right. If the squatters were gone, I could start fresh. Scour the place down, get the school going again. Get out from under Lady Kem's posh thumb. No, I don't cotton to violence.
Beryl hums a few random notes.
So, how's the eviction go? Is that... Wait, really? That's good news. Maybe our hard work wasn't all for nothing then. Is there anything I can do to show my thanks? Well, it might not seem like much, but Griff's research into runes proved valuable from... Anyway, you've certainly been a...